All right, welcome back to the channel. It is, I think it's, what is it? A Sunday, 7:12 a.m. So, after attending an early mass here in, I'm in Rennes, France. I dropped off my load. I stayed at this hotel last night, but as you can see, it's coming down in buckets here this morning. And I got to get out to my truck and get out there and get her done. So I was looking around at stuff. I went and purchased, well, it's raining out, but what's on the board here? Got to get inside. I was going to show you around the area a little bit, but it's just too much here. Let's get inside. Oh, it's really coming down. Yeah, so I was looking at my, here, I'll show you real quick. I'm looking at my management, my garage management. Where's my garage manager? At, no big surprise, I got my garage in the Netherlands, in Rotterdam, where I'm headquartered. I got Grimsby. I have Krakow. I bought a garage in Claremont. I'm pretty sure I bought one in Claremont. Right, Pete? And I mean, I don't see it there. That's the weirdest thing. So now it says, I mean, I guess this is the way it is. I got a large garage in Rotterdam. I even have a truck without a driver. I have to go hire a new driver like right now. Grimsby, I got 3 of us. I'm based myself out of Grimsby. I don't know why. And then in Krakow, I've got these 3. But my Rotterdam one, I need to go get. Geez, I need to get. It's Sunday too, so recruitment agencies are going to be closed. So I'll have to do it next time I can. Then I'm going to get a new truck and eventually get one. I just bought a new trailer, so let me show you my trailer, which is what I was talking about. Not trailer purchase, trailer manager. I bought a food tank, and I got my paint scheme on there, and I put it in Rotterdam. So now I got 2 in Rotterdam, and I want to. I don't want to make it private. I don't want to use it yet, though. It's there for them to use, right? I think that's total restore copy config. Use it, make private, configure, sell. If I click use, I use the food. It will be spawned in your garage in Rotterdam. No, no, I want them to use it. So presumably they're going to start using it. My people in Rotterdam, my 3 people. So, and I got to get. I have to get them. Where are they? Rotterdam. Victor, Petra, and Pavel. So anyway, they got to start using that pretty soon here. So anyway, that's that. So I'm going to when on during the week because it's Sunday. I can't really do it now. I mean, you could do it online, but I like to go in the shops to hire people. I'm going to check out the job market here in the freight market in Rennes. I'm trying to get up to Dover because that's where my rally race stuff's going to go. So let's look for Dover. Excuse me. Just kind of jumped out, didn't it? Nothing here to Dover. To Dover. Plymouth. Swansea. There's nothing to Dover right now, but I got something to Plymouth. I could go up to Plymouth and then take something to Dover. Because it's Dover I need to get to. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Plymouth. I'm going to go to the Voiture. Take 9 tons of used plastics, the Stokes, in Plymouth. Now I've already been looking at the roads. Hold on a second. Let me go on the map real quick. Where's the map? Oh, here's the road. I want to see what roads I have and have not been on in Britain. Okay, I've been everywhere in southern Britain. So if I go to Plymouth, maybe I could take a road and go up the M3 and get to Dover that way because I've been through here. So I may adjust my route a little bit, but that's kind of going to be what we're doing. So sorry, forget my market. And I'm gonna go to Plymouth. Where is that? Not Swansea. Plymouth. Well, Swansea's where my driver's from. Okay, so Rennes is GPS destination. Sorry, that took a little.
Okay, here we go.
A little discussion, didn't it? Oh. Get my wipers on. Get them on a little bit more than that. All right, let's get on over to this place. Out of park here. I was listening. I don't go forward over this bump. I was listening to my broadcast back this last time, thinking it was way too loud. But actually, it is not. It's just you. No, it sounded very loud, but when I played it back, it sounded just fine. So I think what it is my headphones don't have volume of their own. They use the system volume. Aren't I? How do I? Where the heck am I on this map here? I think I gotta go left, right? What am I? Not in gear? So my headphones use the system sound. If I go to turn down my headphones, I actually turn down the computer system sounds. So when I turn it all the way up, it's loud in my headphones, and I can't hear my own voice. I don't monitor my own voice. Turn left. I don't monitor my own voice. Sorry, people. So I can't hear how loud I am. But I think that works. This is going to work out fine because I hear sounds in my headphones about like I think I would hear them if I were in the truck.
Go straight on.
And I know it sounds loud to me, but I got a microphone right here with my lips. It's picking it up fine, and I sound good on production, so that's it. So I really get to hear the sounds full blast, you know? I guess I shouldn't pull out over the crosswalk here, but I kind of did. Like I said, it rains in France, doesn't it? Oh, I got a green light. I didn't even see it, just went away. I turned my headlights on. I turned them on. Oh, for crying out loud. I turned on my daylight running. So, here I'm saying I'm not going to get any tickets this whole trip from now on, and I get one right off the freaking bat again. But in my defense, I thought my lights were on. I clicked the button, I just didn't look it far enough. Doggone it. Frustrating, make you want to beat somebody down. I'm kidding. Well, we're gonna do alright here. We're gonna do okay, people. Hope you're liking the series again that I'm back in Europe. Oh, I took it out of gear. Boy, I am. Alright, Tom, pull it together.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I slid around that turn. I was going way too fast. See, this guy doesn't look like he has his lights on. The truck? I guess he does. I don't know. Boy, it's taken me a little while to get to where I gotta pick this stuff up. I only had like an hour and something minutes. I didn't check to see what the time was when I left. It's 7:42 right now. I didn't realize I had to go this far to get my load. This could be a problem. I'm moving quick though. Where the heck do we gotta go to get this thing? Ooh, I think I'm sliding a little. I'm hydroplaning. I gotta be careful. I guess you gotta really drive more carefully here. Alright, here we are. Sorry, I'll get to talking about some other things after I pick up my load, but right now I'm kind of focused on the job and getting this thing getting to where we gotta be. This is a full soaking. Sunday morning soaking. I'd like to see the cathedral of Shark while I'm here. Alright, let's see here. We got... I'm heading that way. Shark the Bay. Up the hill here. Come on. Make it up this hill for crying out loud. Man, I gotta get to this place. What the heck here? I did not. I'm gonna miss this load. I'm gonna have to go some. Well, maybe they'll have a load to Dover if we're lucky, right? I may be missing my opportunity. All right, here we go with these roundabouts. As long as I don't take out a sign, we're gonna be okay, right? I don't need any fuel at the Echo. What the heck is this pickup? There it is. Boy, the traffic here on a Sunday at 8:41. It's been over an hour to get here. This is not good, and the traffic holding me up. Come on, people. There we go. All right, I'm going. It's stopping for me to. I mean, there's like nobody there. I don't get it. I mean, I guess it's nice of them, but. Not very realistic. Let's get there, let's get there. I'm screeching to a halt up here.
Finally, we are here.
Hey guy. Just made it in here, huh? I know, finally is right. They're not gonna have the job anymore. Cross your fingers. Oh my gosh. 11 minutes it expires. Yes, we'll take it. Okay, wait, hold on a second. So 9 tons of used plastics to the Stokes in Plymouth. It's a standard delivery, 6,300 euro. Stokes in Plymouth. Okay.
Drive safe.
Thanks. find out where we're at on this thing. It's up to the right, okay. Nine tons of used plastics. I've never driven for this company before. Kind of like their logo. I like their style. French company, apparently. French name. Okay, I'm gonna try not to open my window if I can. Keep the rain out. I'm gonna do this all in the mirror. Or at least that's the plan. It's not gonna make it.
Time to get
It did.
the job done.
Holy cow. Alright, I gotta step out anyway. Hold on, let's see, I use this. Oh, come on. Oh. There we go. It did work. Okay. Yeah, voiture. Cars. La voiture is a car. The voiture would be a carrier. Car maker. I got 9 tons of plastics. It's gonna go up to Plymouth. Take a look at it again. The Stokes. Maybe by Monday, tomorrow morning. I will be fine. And we're gonna even get some sleep on. How did I run out of fuel like this? I got enough. We're gonna get sleep on the ferry anyway. Let's make it go away. Sign the paperwork, got back in. The switch, take it out of park. I didn't. There you go. I asked them to hitch it on for me because I was paying attention, wasn't I? All right, trailer's hitched on. It's full of 9 tons of plastic auto parts that are gonna go inside the interior, dashboard, you know, all the sort of stuff that you would see around the interior of cars. It's in crates and stuff, and we're gonna pull this over to the channel. Put this thing on a train. Or no, I don't know if it's a train or a ferry. I can't recall. I think the channel's in a Calais. I don't recall if it's a train or a ferry. I'm gonna find out soon. Time is it? 8:52 a.m.
Turn right.
What's going on with the traffic here now, though? Oh, great. There's a traffic jam? And people are just honking their horns. So this is a glitch of some sort. Oh, great. So it's a glitch of some sort. I'm gonna have to ride. I'm gonna have to ride on the shoulder, people. This is a game glitch, right? It's a game glitch they're not clearing. Okay, let's see. Let me try something else. Interesting, right? Can I go behind these guys? I can't fit behind that guy. Let's say if the traffic was just coming in, I'd go in the other lane. Okay, turn off my turn signal. This is not something you usually have to contend with, but let's back it up a little bit more. I'm gonna have to. Oh, it's clearing. Is it? They moved a little. Oh, no. I think they moved just slightly, but that wasn't enough. I'm gonna have to drive on the shoulder. Because there's some glitch here, and I'm gonna have to take out the sign. Because otherwise we can't go anywhere. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Let's see. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to abandon this load. I'm gonna have to abandon this load because of this traffic jam out here. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm sorry. You know what? If there's a traffic jam coming out here and I can't get around it, I've never seen that before. It's essentially a game glitch, and there's no way to get for me to get out of here. I'm stuck on the sign. I can't go through the other side. Plowed to the. I back this thing back up there. And I say, I'm sorry, I can't get you out of here right now today. You have to give this to somebody else. It's gonna cost me 12,000, but it is what it is. And I'm back. I'm back looking for work. Okay, so I'm at this place. Hopefully this is gonna be clearing. I'm gonna have to get out of here somehow. Do they have anything at this point going to Dover? Let's see, let's go all the way down. On Plymouth. Plymouth still. La Havre. I've never been to La Havre. Maybe I could work up that way. Dover. And it's right here. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Empty barrels, 9 tons. I'm gonna try this.
Time to hit the road.
Okay, they cleared it. Whatever it was. Alright, so the traffic's cleared.
Keep left, then turn left.
I don't know what caused that. I really hope.
Turn left.
I really hope whatever caused it
Go straight on.
doesn't cause another one. Because if it does, I'm just going to have to abandon that and then not pick up from this place. But I think something happened back there. Unusual. I know, I'm just backing all the way up here. I'm going to pick up this other list. So this actually works out for me. I mean, it cost me 12,000 euros.
We are finished.
But I'm going to end up getting that load to Dover that I was looking for. See, all's well that ends well. Sometimes you just got to look at the silver lining of the cloud, people. Free market. Yeah, here, I'm here to pick up that other load. Sorry, I just brought the other one back, and I know I had to cancel the paperwork, get somebody else to do it, but we can get out till they, now it's traffic's cleared. You know, you heard the whole story. You were there. So now I'm taking 9 tons of empty barrels to the LKW in Dover. It's important. 18,000 euros. It's going to make me more money anyway.
Ready to roll.
My phone here. Let's put this phone over here. Alright, so the one I picked up in was Bay 4. They put that back. It's got the plastic still in there. I'm getting the one next to it with the empty barrels. I don't know what was in the barrels, but LKW is gonna repurpose them and use them for something else.
Let's do that.
I'm gonna need to get fuel too, but alright, this one's a hardback. Get the landing gear, which apparently is on the right side in Europe. Got lights at work, blinkers, everything looks good. Up back inside, look at the waybill again. They need it by at the LKW Monday 9:31. Plenty of time. We'll get sleep on the thing, but if we pass fuel, we're gonna need fuel. All right. So you just remember that. Oops. That's your new job, is to remember that we need fuel. exactly the same weight. Let's hope we don't have exactly the same problem coming out of here. Uh-oh. Why do I see a truck coming to a stop right there? I should not see traffic backing up all the way out of here. For some reason, they got a lot of traffic here on a Sunday.
Right.
And it's prone to accidents, huh? But I'm getting out in it. Come on, slow down, guy. Oh. I'm looking one way, driving the other because of that guy.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Well, now I can see why we had an accident here before. This is a tight little roundabout, and it's kind of a busy place.
Exit now.
There we go. Here's the curb. Oh, I gotta kind of... Even though it's on the other side of the road, I gotta come in the wrong way because I'm gonna need fuel. Sorry. Strange day so far, people. Strange day so far. I'm gonna hang over here by these people. Talk to them for a little bit. Who's your favorite football club, people? It's cool. Alright, you guys take her easy, right? Bonne chance, as they say, and they do say it all the time. Roll handle there. Nice little Sunday afternoon, or Sunday at lunch. Sitting around out here. I'm clear the other way. Alright, we made her out of here, people.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I'm gonna keep the windows open as long as we're out here in the country, sort of. But I am seriously wondering what the heck happened to my Claremont Veron garage. Like, I know it's been 10 months and there's been changes to the game, but do those changes include selling one of your properties? So how do I work that into my backstory? Alright, so we lost the lease, I'm gonna say. Well, I say there was an issue with the lease. We had to close out of it. I don't know what happened to those drivers. Well, I didn't have any drivers there yet, though. I think I just moved myself. So they had to back out of the lease. So now I gotta look for a new location. So maybe I don't do Clermont-Ferrand, you know? I have a bitter taste in my mouth with that one. I guess I picked Claremont. It was central in the south, and I guess because there was Council Claremont was in Claremont. Kind of a neat historical aspect to the town. But I still need to hire a driver for Rotterdam, and I may as well do that, and then I need to get another truck there and hire another driver there still again, and then after that I'll look for my next place somewhere in France, I think, though, because I was going by my heritage, my nationality, you know. Got 80 for my speed. Still move along here quite a bit. Alright, just making our way up to the... I didn't even see where we're going on the map. Or how we're gonna get there. There's something I want to talk about with baseball. I wanted to tell Pete. So Pete, you know, we talked a little baseball last night, or was it last night? Or a couple nights ago. On the flight. I gave Pete a bunch of ideas, and he's gonna mull some things over. And I couldn't stop thinking about it, man. I know we were talking about the different divisions and where teams would be. So I thought about it a lot more, and still, I want you to mull it over and let me know what you think. And any of my ideas, you could say, yeah, you know what, I like what you said about this, but still, I think we should do this. I'm up for whatever you decide. But if you had to give me $100 and say, you know what, Tom, just do it, just run with it, what would you come up with? I came up with all the way from what the conference names would be, where the teams would be, what the new team names would be for the expansion teams, and even my pick for where we would go next season. But again, all of that is up for negotiation. I'm willing to negotiate all of it, and you know, and you said, yeah, I know you kind of like to play here. I think it'd be cool, but I'm still thinking we should go with. So obviously, I wasn't leaning towards the hot corners, but if you thought you wanted to take the worst team, I'm totally up for that. You know me, I'm easy going. I can play anywhere. But like I said, if you handed me $100 and said, just make it happen, I don't even want to do anything, then this is what I would come up with, and I will tell you what that is as soon as I can stop. Okay, here I gotta pay a toll, but let me do that, and then I'll talk to you about this. Hold on, I gotta get in behind this guy. Again, wrong button. That's the sound of the wrong button, is what that is. Alright. Thank you very much. I'm not actually sleeping. I'm just pulling over to show you something. Or to pull something up. I gotta look through my stuff to pick something up here. Let's see here. Let me just really quick come to a stop so I can pull up my notes. One moment. Okay, hold on here. Okay. So, I'm back. Pop back in. Alright, I got my notes here, Pete. So let me pull out of here first, and then I'll start telling you about it. I can look over at my left and see what they are. It's 1:09 p.m. I'm gonna be fine. I'm fine for fuel, and I know I'm gonna be fine for rest because, like I said, we actually get rest when we're on the ferry or the train, whatever. We're either going through the channel or on a ferry, so you get rest while you're on those things. And I think we'll be getting close. I didn't see where we were on the map and such, but okay. So this is how I would do it, Pete. If you said I don't even want to be bothered, just do it, and I'm good with whatever. It would look like that. And again, as far as conference names and division names, I went with real basic, just real basic. But we can come up with better names and interesting names if we want to. So in the meantime, that's why I've got with these. So I've got Liberty Conference for one of the conferences. Eastern Division, real original. Eastern Division is the New York Wide Loads, Philadelphia Platypi, Baltimore Jacks, and the San Juan Swordfish. I know we also talk about possibly San Juan Cyclones, but I looked at the jerseys and thought, so it would be the wide loads playing out of Apple Field, New York, with a speed 90. Let me set my cruise. Wide loads playing Apple Field, New York, the Philadelphia Platypi playing out of Founders Field, the Baltimore Jacks out of Peril Point in Baltimore, Maryland, and then the San Juan Swordfish playing in the Castillo Arena down in San Juan, Puerto Rico. The Central Division, again, real original. The Michigan Moose, the Chicago Crocodons, the Atlanta Wildcats. Well, I didn't get in that guy's lane. I mean, I got close. And the Texas Hooligans. Again, hold on here. This is going to be, oh boy, I'm going to switch lanes and then I'm going to come back because I should be going much slower here. Michigan Moose, Motor Yard, obviously. Chicago Crocodons and the Whackers Wheel. As just what I was suggesting, but again, I know you talked about possibly the heaters there. You know, we could talk about that, but I was just thinking Chicago, Fox, Atlanta. If we move it to Atlanta Wildcats, the Tiger Den, and then the Texas Hooligans. My thought there was that I like the ranch hands. I like that idea. The logo's maybe just a little cartoony, but it would work. And I don't know if I'm not in love with ranch hands as a name. It just doesn't seem. I don't know. Something seems just slightly off about it. I keep trying to come back to it, and I keep having issues with it. Let me resume this. But they would be playing out of the Corral in Texas, and the Hooligans jersey looked kind of cool. The color scheme was a lot like the Houston Astros, so I thought it worked. And then in the Western Division, again, real original, the Hawaii Nemesis, the Tacoma Herbisaurus, so that's kind of familiar. The Oakland Overdogs, and the San Jose Sawtooth. So again, the Nemesis out of Shaka Sports Turf in Honolulu, the Tacoma Herbisaurus out of the Emerald Diamond in Tacoma, Washington, the Oakland Overdogs out of the Socorro Hills in Oakland, California, and the San Jose Sawtooth across the bay in Mangatable. And again, these would be the divisions, and each division team will play the other 3 division teams 3 times during their season. So you'll play your division rivals most often, and each division's going to put up, one first place team in the playoffs with a potential second team for the wild card. So on a great year, you can have 2 or 4 teams make it to the playoffs, but usually you're going to have 1 team, just your first place team, making it. Oh my, brakes! It's break time, and I don't mean stop working. I mean we're really getting around that turn a little too fast. Okay, the other conference, I was just naming it the Continental Conference. The Liberty and the Continental, but I don't know. Atlantic Division. So again, this instead of East, it's Atlantic. Instead of Eastern, Atlantic. Those 4 teams, is it 80? No, 90, okay. Hold on, I want to make it over, but this guy's also speeding up. Paris Law. So we're driving across northern France, across Normandy to get to this place. The Atlantic Division would be the other New York team, the New York Wild Pigs, playing out of Apple Field. The Montreal Wax Bills. Montreal can have a bunch of different, any different team. The Wax Bills, to me, the jersey looked the coolest out of what we were looking at, and it looked kind of like the Toronto Blue Jays. So it seemed the blue scheme seemed to work at Stade Royal. So that was my thought. The Fort Lauderdale Freebooters were aware of them. We called there. They're in Fort Lauderdale at El Viejo, and the Tampa Bay Grapplers. So you'd have those two Florida teams in the same division, the Grapplers and the Freebooters, playing each other a handful of times. Good farming going on out here. The Plains division be the St. Louis Sirloins playing at a Lafayette corner. Colorado Lockhorns, which is what I was kind of thinking of. You know, there's other options as well, but I thought the Colorado Lockhorns. The Omaha Hot Corners. Look at the wind blowing on this bridge. This is insane. Well, this bridge is high up. This is quite a bridge. I don't know what bridge this is, but look at this valley. That is quite a ways down there. That guy's cooking right there, man. Get off this bridge before the wind blows us up. And the Monterey Heaters. Again, I had the Heaters. Oh boy, down in Monterey, Mexico. So again, that's why a continental division. It's the continent these teams are. Whereas the other team ahead. I'm gonna pull out left here, but I'm gonna let some guys go. But I'm that guy. I'm like the charitable guy who's gonna block the traffic and let some of this right lane traffic in. Back. I'm gonna head in and, well, now I gotta get in front of this guy because this guy's gonna get in and clip me. Alright, so somewhere here in Normandy we've got an accident with a fire truck. Oh yeah, that car burned. That's not good. Hopefully everybody's okay. Too bad, such a beautiful day otherwise. But hopefully they're on the phone with their insurance right now just laughing it off. Maybe they needed plastic parts from Poitras. Yeah, so yeah, again, sirloins, lockhorns, hot corners, and heaters. That being St. Louis, Colorado Springs, Omaha, and Monterey. And I'm glancing to the left, which is where it is. And then finally, the Pacific Division would be the San Diego Moonstars, defending champs, playing at Colonial Plaza in San Diego. Los Angeles Blowfish, playing out of Swagger Center in LA. The Guadalajara Buzzards, just down over the border at Guadalajara. And the Arizona Bee-Wolves. So, Moonstars, Blowfish, Buzzards, Bee-Wolves. So that was my thought. If you had to ask me, say, hey Tom, I want you to put this together, I'll pay you $100, just do it. That's what I'd go with. I guess the thing that I'm least attached to of all those is the names of the conferences and the divisions. I mean, they're pretty utilitarian. But I started thinking about it, and I thought, well, how much time do I really want to sit here pondering? There's other things to do. We can always swap those out, but they work. You know, one is the Eastern Division, the other conference has the Atlantic Division, so it's kind of like regular baseball. Let me resume. Oh, hold on here. I don't know what happened there. It was 90, so I'm just gonna go right here. Oh, but I got turned anyway. And then even as far as a team to play for, I think you were probably leaning toward the hot corners, and I would not mind playing at the Golden Fields in Omaha. If we're talking about places we could play, that's an okay place. They're gonna have it in Truck Sim, so we could drive in and out of there if we wanted to. Not that that's important. there's also, I mean, there's if it's just plain old record and not run differential, the New York wide loads had the same record, the same worst record. So theoretically, you could play at Apple Field, New York, the wide loads, the pinstripe wide loads, which in my opinion is my favorite New York team. Only stadium where you'd be sharing a stadium with another team, and you could potentially have an intra-stadium
Keep right, and then exit right.
championship at the end of the year. That's the last place.
Exit right.
Some of the new ones would have older teams, like you said. If the Heaters and the Buzzards, as I was suggesting, went to Mexico, those are new stadiums, but they're older teams, so it wouldn't go there. The expansion teams would be good. I'm getting tired, but I think pretty soon I'm gonna. Yeah, it looks like I'm coming up to this. Right? Am I coming up to? Going to a toll. All right. All right. Well, not what I hoped for, but. All right. Real quick. Glance at my map. See where the heck we are. Oh, we're a little ways from. Shoot. Shoot. I think 21% of the map explored. 1/5. We're still a little ways from. We're south of Powell, which I think is a new town since the last thing. I'm not gonna be able to make that whole way without sleep. I'm gonna have to stay either here. What's this one? That one's on the other side, so I want to get this one. I'm not gonna be able to make it all the way out here. So this next stop is where I'm gonna stay, and I guess I need gas too. I got a little more than a half a tank, it looks like.
Get ready to turn left.
Left, you got it. All right.
Turn left.
Yeah, I'm starting to get sleepy. All this talk about baseball. I can't see if anyone's coming. I'm just gonna hope for the best. I don't see anybody there. I'm not used to this sort of blurred vision stuff. This is a peak thing. 5 in the afternoon. Alright, I'm gonna stay at this Echo. In northern France. First I'm gonna get fuel, and then I'm gonna get a little place to sleep. People out here on a Sunday afternoon right after work? Or not after work, they don't work on Sunday. Are we kidding? Wachururu, they know the company. Beautiful afternoon. Falling asleep at the pump here. I put that thing up. I gotta go park and get some sleep. Have to wait here the night. It's in my spot. What? Okay, here we go. Alright, turn my lights off. And we're gonna head to sleep and talk about it in the morning. Alright? Good night. Nothing we can do. Of course it's raining. 2:30 in the morning. Alright, so popping up here. Popping out. Quick look at the waybill. I just wanted to see again. They need us there this morning within 7 hours. That's gonna be, we're gonna be cutting it close. We gotta get moving. lights all the way on. Cede Passage, which means seed right of way. Going up. He's got me. He's fine. He's fine. Was he gonna hit me? I'm obviously coming out. I'm obviously coming out, and he slams on his brakes, pulls right up on me. I'm already making somebody not happy. I just pulled off on the road.
Go straight on.
It's kind of a cool bridge, right? Speed limit here is 70. This is a neat bridge. Yeah, I like this one. Look at that. That's cool. Countryside here now, it goes away from 70 up to 80. I don't know if I want to be driving 80 here though. Hold on, I'm gonna borrow a lane. Yeah, I could be driving 80 here. I'll flip this sucker.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Alright. There's nothing here in the middle, is there? I can't tell if there's anything in the middle there. Yeah, so the team... So, I'm sorry, you could play for St. Louis Hot Corners, or I'm sorry, the Omaha Hot Corners at Golden Fields. Ooh. Ah. The New York wide loads out of Apple Field. The if you go east to west, I guess it's gonna be the San Juan Swordfish out of the Castillo Reno and San Juan, Puerto Rico. And again, if you like the team names, the Montreal Wax Bills out of Montreal, Canada, the only Canadian team. Texas Hooligans out of the Corral in Dallas, or the Colorado Lockhorns out of Big Sky Ballpark in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And I guess I'd have to say the team I'm leaning towards now, the one who showed some interest in us, and the one who, what is it here? Is convenient for us for a couple of reasons. Because we hunt there on occasion. And we both own garages nearby. In fact, I own one in town. And I could make that I could base myself out of that garage for American Truck Simulator. It would be Colorado Springs at the Big Sky Ballpark. right next to the airport in Colorado Springs, Colorado, for the Colorado Lockhorns. So that's and then we would be there opening day, day one, the new team, the new franchise, new look, fresh everything, new ownership, new management, new announcers. We would play half our games in Big Sky Ballpark. We would be in the same conference as, let me see here. I'm looking back over. We're in the same division as the St. Louis Sirloins, so we play them 3 times a year. Same division as the Omaha Hot Corners, so we play them 3 times out of Golden Corral. And the Monterey Heaters down in Ciudad Colores in Monterrey, Mexico. If all this was, and then we'd be in the same conference with the New York Wild Pigs. We'd play them twice out of Apple Field. Oh boy. Montreal Wax Bills out of Stade Royal. I gotta come back over. Okay, he moved over.
Keep right, then exit right.
Fort Lauderdale Freebooters out of El Viejo. We play them twice. Calais. Okay, we're going to the Channel, I believe. Hold on. This is going to take some concentration. I can't read off a list on another screen when I'm taking a turn like this. These cloverleaf lanes in Europe here are nuts, man. These turns are sharp.
Keep left.
Calais tunnels. Crash? The guy back there flew up and hit me? Come on, this is the second time in a row. I haven't had a run without a crash now. But again, that guy hit me. I'm pulling out, and he just flew up and smashed into me. It's hard to apologize for that. Alright, so, again, conference teams we play twice. And we would also play the Tampa Bay Grapplers twice out of Battery Bay. So we would definitely see those. We definitely play in those stadiums at least once. Or once. We would play in those stadiums. The other conference teams, we may not play in their stadiums. But all these that I'm just mentioning, we'd play in their stadiums at least once. And then, still in our conference, San Diego Moonstars, we'd play in Colonial Plaza at least once. Los Angeles Blowfish would play in Swagger Center at least once. The Guadalajara Buzzards would play down in Parque Fernando down in Guadalajara, and Arizona Beavles would play out in Red Rock Park at least once, but we would play there once. Which is funny to think we played 22 games there last season. We'd be there once next year. But twice is as much as you could play at any stadium. Even, against your divisional rivals. You play a division rival 3 times, you're going to play in one of the stadiums twice. Wow, look at this. It's just crazy rain. So the teams we would possibly play in their stadiums, but maybe not, would be the other conference teams. We'd only play them once in the season. That's the Wide Loads, the Platypi, the Jacks, the Swordfish, the Moose, the Crocodons, the Wildcats, the Hooligans, the Nemesis Herbisaurs, Overdog, Sawteeth. If we were the Lockhorns and we had things the way that I laid them. Obviously, the hot corners are in the same conference, so if we were the hot corners, we would do that same thing. Or if we picked a different team like the Swordfish in San Juan. I mean, if this rain is cruising. How about it, huh, man? It's not neige. It's la pluie. La pluie. It's on glove. Pluie et glove. It's bananas. Yeah, we need to change weather here. So, I'm afraid we're going to be late on this delivery because I had to sleep, which is odd because usually they give you just enough time to make this thing. I didn't spend. I mean, I guess this load didn't have as much padding on it in time when I picked it up as my last one I had to abandon. What do you guys think of Normandy, huh? Stormed the beaches up here 75 years ago. Broke through here with Sherman tanks and fought the Germans out of here. Brought paratroopers out this way. All the World War II games a lot of them took place here. Also had William the Conqueror came from here 1,000 years ago. Conquered England. His Norman Knights. Yeah, so now the next thing on the channel you'll see is probably going to be flying with Matt and I. After that, rally racing.
Ready to turn.
Left. Polar fish is going to the same place. But when it rains, it pours. But when it pours, you're in France. Follow this guy in. Right? I'm never usually behind a guy getting on the channel here. It's kind of neat to have someone to tail. Cars, trucks. All right. Well, he's going through somewhere somehow. I don't know. I guess he's not going on. This is obviously where I'm supposed to go. For the trucks. Park it here, hand it off. They're gonna have somebody else park the thing on there and get it set. We're just going Cali to Folkestone. All right, and then we gotta head. It's only 35 minutes, 300, so we're not gonna get much rest. But it is what it is.
Finding new route. Okay, let's find a new route.
Okay. Let's do that. We did get some rest. Yeah, so for my Train Life or Railway Simulator, my drivers can drive a train through this very same tunnel on up to London. My company is going to be in Amsterdam, hiring an engineer on this trip, getting the paperwork set up, going to be doing rail freight in Northern Europe. So look for that eventually. It'll make its way on. Should at least be good for a laugh, right? Biggest thing to remember here, they're gonna have a sign for it, but boy, it's raining again here, is remember to drive on the left side. We are in Britain. We are driving on the left side of the road. (6:12 p.m.) Yeah, so we're gonna make it out to Leiden Hill. Leiden Hill is the rally. It's a rallycross course, race course in Kent, southeast England, just north of Dover. And that is where my driver is going to start his career at Leiden. So we'll get to see in person his inaugural race, his first race. I have been here before. I've definitely been in this spot before, people. Alright. Well, the rain ended rather abruptly, didn't it? So also when talking about Battle of Britain and stuff, I think I do want to try with Matt. We both have IL2 Cliffs of Dover. We never really gave Cliffs of Dover a chance, and that's sort of the Battle of Britain. I think I'd like to try that. I know he bought for IL2 Sturmovik, he bought the Normandy map, which is probably better, but it's also like $50. On the A1, Southern England, heading through Kent on a Sunday afternoon. I should get some English red blend while I'm out here in my pipe.
Go straight on.
Alright. Stop at a pipe store, get some cigars and Cavendish, pack a tin of Cavendish. Get some good beer while I'm up here, get some bitters, some Boddingtons. Catch a soccer game. Maybe catch a horse race. I'm gonna do a lot of catching. Speed cameras here. Speed cameras for 30 miles an hour. Well, the cars go much more than 30, don't they? A lot of construction going on over here. Every time they do some sort of construction or anywhere in Kent, basically, I think they need to get the Heritage Foundation or the National Trust or whatever they call it to send archaeologists out ahead of time just in case they end up digging over a historical heritage site because there's so much Anglo-Saxon, so many Anglo-Saxon artifacts and
Keep left,
buildings
then
here,
turn left.
old Roman settlements and artifacts. I mean, England's got
Turn left.
quite a long, proud history. So you just stick a shovel in the ground, you'll find Roman coins. At least if you watch Time Team, that's the impression you get, right? And you should watch Time Team. Or you should go back and check it out from '97, like the earliest ones, 1997. They think Alfred the Great was their first dig. If you don't know what Time Team is, it's a British archaeological show. The premise is you have 3 days, you have a weekend dig, and people they make recommendations on where to dig, they get the permits and all that stuff, and then they dig a spot for 3 days and they see what they can find out. And it became quite a famous archaeological show. Now, if you're going to buy a garage in Dover, here's where you do it. I almost forgot about that left lane, which is why I kind of came wide on it. When do they need this thing? Monday, 9:31. Hey, we're getting
At
close.
the roundabout, take the second exit.
What's with the traffic here? I know, I'm taking the whole friggin' roundabout.
Exit now. Keep
Euro
left,
goodies.
then turn left.
Anyway, it was on for I don't know
Turn
how long.
left.
Decades, it seems. And they really dug some amazing sites. And they went through quite a cast. Some of the members are no longer with us. Like Mick, I think it's Mick Steele. Is Steele his last name? Robin, the archivist. But they still have some of the old ones. Are like Tony Robinson. No, not Tony Robinson. I'm sorry, Tony Robbins.
Turn right.
Oh, turn right. I forget who Sir Tony. He was knighted. The head guy for the show because it really did so
You've
much
arrived
for
at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Anyway, I recommend it. I watched every episode on YouTube, and it was super interesting. Oh my gosh, it's killing me. I like Phil. Phil's probably my favorite. The Lincolnshire lad. Laughs like my friend Eric. Alright. I'm gonna have to get a little creative here. Alright, we're gonna have to do this. Like I said, look, you can see this trailer. It has wheels that turn it in the direction I need to go. Look at that. Who the man, babies? That's the wrong one. Step outside. Things look good here. Sorry, I gotta do something with my mouse. My mouse pad on this thing doesn't have a whole lot of room to move, which is why I have to do that. So let's do the landing gear. Drop the sucker, hand this stuff off. Hour and 15 minutes so far. It's going. Can you get us there? Oh, no, they can't. All right, that's going to be good. All right, I'm going to do business here in what's it called? Where's the world map? I'm going to go somewhere in town. I'm in Dover. Yeah, so the place it's like up here is where Leiden Hill is. So I'm going to need to stay in town. I may as well go over here. Let's go there right. Look at the docks. There's a ton of stuff down there. I haven't been to this. So I'm going to go down to this hotel in Dover and then work my way on out to the rally race.
Let's go.
In a couple of days. Pop back in. Jolly good. All right. And then I can see what condition my condition's in. I'll check my business while I'm out there, but not a moment too soon.
Turn left.
Yeah, you do have to get used to that. All that left turn driving. Left lane driving here. I've been in Britain a lot, man. Like I said, now, although to be fair, it says I've seen every city, but I gotta check my spreadsheet to see if I've actually delivered to all these places while I'm here.
Get ready to turn right.
So right turns is not the way to go about. There's the sea.
Turn right. And then keep right. Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
Staying at the hotel across. Ooh, that's a big bump. Staying at a hotel right across the sea, right after the White Cliffs of Dover. And there's a castle up there. A Kentish castle. This is great. And then I'm gonna, I'll get someone to take me out to Leiden Hill. It's probably about a half an hour, 40-minute drive out of here. Oh, is that Dover Castle? That's Dover Castle. I'm gonna tour Dover Castle. That is sweet. Alright, let me turn this thing off. I gotta put my windows up. Shut that thing off here. I'm gonna step outside for a moment. Okay, I'm right here next to my truck at the hotel. I got the sea over that way. If you walk back this way a little bit by the fence, yeah, there's the White Cliffs of Dover, and I believe that to be Dover Castle. One of the best preserved castles in Britain. I'm going to take a little screenshot of that because I don't remember seeing that last time I was in Dover. I've been to the city before, but I haven't been there. Hotels here are nothing special in Britain. I mean, they're pretty Spartan looking, right? There's a little beer garden out here for the motel. You can have a picnic outside, get stuff brought to your table, get it delivered to you there. Yeah, if you look out here, you can see I'm crossing. And here you are at the seashore. You could even walk down. Look at that, you got the docks right there, the ferries come on over. You got Dover Castle up in there. I don't know what that other, that's like an abbey. up on the hill. I'm gonna have to see that. So I'm gonna get a different screenshot here. This is gonna be where I want to be. Right here. That's the one I want. That is cool. Got like a lighthouse out on the White Cliffs out that way. Let's go down. Kind of a fishy smell here. You got a lot of seagulls flying around. But yeah, the Battle of Britain would have happened right over our heads. You can imagine like Stukas coming in here and bombing out the ships, and at least they left Overcastle alone. Man, I'm able to take the skies and fight for the British. And then yeah, even in you know, all the other games I got, it's a place I've seen on video game maps a lot. Never actually been there in real life, but that is cool. And I'm staying at the hotel right down the hill, and that's cool. And then like I said, I'm gonna hit the map and head up north. Leiden Hill's like up here, and that's where we're gonna do rally racing. So thanks for thanks for watching. Head back on over across the street. Until next time, we'll move out of Dover then, and I don't know where we'll go. Thanks for watching, folks. Take care. Bye now.